Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel, and if this is your first time seeing my face, my name is Babs, the budgeting coach. I create content around personal finance, investing, savings, and debt management, mostly budgeting, obviously as per my name suggests. I've recently sold several copies of my 2025 monthly budget template this year and a little bit end of last year, and many of you have been in my DMs asking how to use this amazing tool effectively. That's why I decided to hop on this long form video on YouTube to help most of you fully utilize and get the benefits of the tool. And if this sounds like something you're interested in, please stick around. So let's get straight into the template. As you can clearly see, this is a comprehensive monthly budget template, and I'm giving you an example for January 2025. So we have different sections clearly visualized in one dashboard. You can see new sections of the dashboard. So we have an expense tracker which has been added onto the template. We have new visuals, actuals and budgeted comparisons added onto the template. The beauty of this dashboard is that you can see everything at one glance through our visual charts, both the pie charts showing your actual percentages, breakdowns, and bar charts comparing budgeted versus actual amounts. So let's get straight into the template. So the income section, you can see we have spaces for different income sources, which you can manually adjust, like income 1, income 2, you can manually adjust to whatever you'd like to rename them to. The planned amounts and the actual are manually filled out onto the template. And planned, of course, is budgeted and actual is actual. We have the essential and non-essential expenses segments, where the template separates expenses into two main categories, like I said, essential and non-essential, and then there are different subgroups in this expense section which are filled out through the expense tracker. So this is where the juicy stuff starts. So you have to use the expense tracker at the bottom, where you can log in the date of the expense, the category from the drop down, and the amount. Include any comments or notes that will help you remember those expenses. So that's why there's a comment section. The template will automatically pull these entries to update your actual spending in both the essential and non-essential expenses sections above. This automation helps prevent errors and saves you time from double entry. The expense tracker therefore works hand in hand with the essential and non-essential actuals column, since, as I mentioned earlier, the numbers will automatically be updated as seen in my demo. Important: for both essential and non-essential expenses, you only need to update the planned amounts, and the actual spending columns are not to be updated because they are automatically linked to the expense tracker at the bottom of the template. So please don't touch these formulas. When you log on or log your expenses in the expense tracker, the actuals will automatically update in the sections above. Important to note, in the expenses categories, if you'd like to maybe make a variation, maybe you don't have school fees, maybe you don't have black tax in non-essential, maybe you don't have electricity, maybe it's included in the rent and you don't want to have it there, you can update the expense tracker log, which I will show you now. When you update the expense tracker log, it will of course again need you to update the expenses, essential and non-essential segments, and then your planned and actuals can again be pulled up automatically with the formulas. For the savings and investment segment, we have different buckets. For example, we can see there's the emergency fund, sinking funds, investment funds. So for planned savings or investments, you put there planned, and also actuals are manually updated. Why? Because this segment is usually not such a wide array of categories or things, so you can manually update this as per your situation. So I did not want to generally spool everybody into one category. These are just examples which you can update and change manually, both the segmentation as well as the planned and actual categories. The debt and loan section, here I've included different segmentation, but again, many people don't have debt, and similarly many people have debt. So you can again add this segment or remove what does not apply to you. And this segment as well is manually updated because again, different situations, people tend to have variations of circumstances so you can manually update the planned and the actual of debt and loan segments. So it's easy to just edit the names, edit the planned, edit the actuals. So here are a few tips for using the template. Update your actual income and expenses regularly to avoid any backlog. So what does this look like? You can do this once a week. You can sit with your template either at the beginning or at the end of the week. You look through your M-Pesa statement, you look through your bank statement and update accordingly. Secondly, don't touch any cells with formulas. Use the expense tracker to log transactions as they happen, and this will update again the actual tabs in the essential and non-essential expenses segment. Monitor your progress through the visual charts. The summary section also automatically updates to show you your plan versus actuals. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comment section. If you'd like to purchase the template, I'll also leave a link in the description. If you're ready to take control of your finances in 2025, you can grab this template for only 1,000 shillings. That's less than what most of us spend on even an evening dinner out with your friends. Think about it. The price of one meal, you're getting a complete system to manage your entire money system of 2025. The template comes with the automatic expense tracking, the visual guides, the built-in formulas, complete system to track your income, savings, and expenses. Just click the links that will be in the description to purchase the template. And remember, this isn't just about buying the template. It's about investing in your future. If you have any questions, again, before purchasing, drop them in the comments below and I'll personally respond to them. Or you can reach out to me in the other social media platforms, Instagram, TikTok. I'm very responsive there. For those who've already purchased the template, please share your experiences in the comments. I'd love to hear if it's working for you. And as always, thank you so much for watching and I hope to catch you on the next video. Don't forget to like, subscribe for more budgeting tips and tutorials.